Hey guys, well today it was definitely a scorching hot day today up here in Texas, at least here in the Dallas and Fort Worth area. And just earlier the temperature was 101 degrees and it sure felt like it. And currently right now it's 99 degrees, and with the heat index it feels like 102, so it's still really hot out here. Today I originally was planning to actually wash my brother's car since it hadn't been washed in a couple months, so I decided not to do it, just with it being so hot outside today. And also there's a possible chance of rain. Possibility for tomorrow, and I know more than likely it's supposed to rain Tuesday. So I thought for this video, I'd just do a startup on the two diesels that are in the driveway. Of course, my mother's car, a 2014 Mercedes-Benz GLK 250, and then my truck, a 2016 Chevrolet Colorado LT 4x4. So let's do the GLK, and apparently that's already locked. Actually already unlocked. Hadn't really been in this thing in a long time. I did wash it last week, so it's still perfectly clean though, just a little bit dusty on the top, but that doesn't really matter. Just like I said, we're supposed to get rain this week. Well, it's sure hot in there. So let me open the door again. So this vehicle now, let's see, it currently now has 19,450 miles, so practically almost close to hitting 20,000. So we got the sun visor put up, just with it being so hot. It was so hot outside today. That's something that I need to get for my truck, which I will get one more than likely. I just don't really have the time at the moment to get one. Alright, so I thought we'll start this one up first. It was last running since this morning because my mother went to the grocery store to get just to buy all the groceries, get the grocery shopping done before it started getting really hot. Alright, so since this one here, it's got a push button, so that means just keep the key fob in your pocket and then just hold down the brake pedal and then just hit the button for it to go. Get some air on in here, because it's so hot. Oh yeah. Got it on the max cool. Let's take a look at that. See what we got under the hood. Well, that cooling fan is on full blast. So that is the 2.1 liter 4-cylinder twin turbo diesel that puts out 200 horsepower and 369 foot-pounds of torque. There's the fuel cap. This particular vehicle holds 17 gallons. It's got dual exhaust. It shows that my mother does have just under a half a tank of diesel. I don't remember how long it's been since this thing was last filled with diesel. I would say maybe 2 weeks ago. So cool. Alright, we'll shut this one down. Go ahead and lock this one up. Now for my truck, the 2016 Chevrolet Colorado. So I've had this truck now for over a month. I got the truck on June 20th, around the first day of summer, which I believe that was when the first day of summer was. So definitely a good truck. And as I said, it's the LT 4x4, so it's 4-wheel drive. This particular one here has the 18-inch wheels, which usually most of them that you do see have the 17-inch wheels, whereas the Z71s also have 17-inch wheels. And these are Goodyear Wrangler all-season tires. And this color right here is known as Cyber Gray Metallic. Got a spray-on bed liner, the soft drop tailgate that was first introduced on the Silverados for 2014, and then they incorporated them on the Chevrolet Colorados. Alright, so this truck here currently has 1,447 miles, or 1,447 miles. So almost getting close to 1,500 miles. This is the jet black interior, same interior color as my Chevy Cruze that I used to have. Alright, so this thing was also running this morning because I actually had to move it just to let my mother out of the driveway for her to go to the grocery store. So instead of just starting it from inside, I'm going to remote start it because I love the remote start feature on these vehicles because I use it practically all the time, mainly to keep the cab cool in the summertime and also keep it warm in the wintertime. And so just hit the lock button either once or twice and then hold the starter button and she'll start. So this week I did fill it up with, I filled this thing up with diesel last Monday, and that's pretty much how much I used up throughout this week. I was back to working my normal 4-day schedule. I usually drive about maybe 30 miles a day, and since I've filled this thing up, let's see, I've put about 154.7 miles on the truck, and I've been averaging just almost 22 miles per gallon, which that's not bad. And my fuel range, it says I have 382 miles remaining. Everything else seems to be good. Whoa. Looks like I'm gonna need to get some diesel exhaust fluid. It's down to 29%. Well, I think I do have plans to go to AutoZone tomorrow. I gotta pick up some car wash stuff. So I guess that while I'm at AutoZone, I'll go and pick up some diesel exhaust fluid. Wow, that's unusual. Alright, now let's open the hood on this. Here's the engine on my truck. This is the smaller Duramax diesel engine. This is the 2.8 liter 4-cylinder Duramax turbo diesel that puts out 181 horsepower and 369 foot-pounds of torque. And unlike the 2-liter 4-cylinder diesel engine that was in my Chevy Cruze, since it was built in Germany, these 2.8 liter Duramax diesel engines are built in Thailand. These engines have actually been around for quite some time, probably for the past several years. They were used internationally, and then this is actually the first time they brought these engines here in the U.S. to be used on the Chevy Colorados and the GMC Canyons. So far, I'm really happy with it. And of course, in its fuel door, there's two caps: diesel fuel cap, which holds 21 gallons. Your diesel exhaust fluid filler, which I believe its tank holds up to about almost 5.5 gallons. And supposedly it could last up to about 5,000 miles. But in this case, I gotta get this thing refilled. So I really can't run this thing for too long. And of course, they've the transmission shifter right here on the console. Rather have it right on the column, like on the first generation Colorados. Alright, so I better shut this thing off, since just because within the fact I'm running low on diesel exhaust fluid. Alright, cool. So I thought I'd give y'all a that's my little startup video on the two diesel vehicles, the 2014 Mercedes-Benz GLK 250. And I even forgot to mention that this particular vehicle, it is all-wheel drive. So that means it's practically four-wheel drive all the time. So that's why they say it's all-wheel drive. Whereas on my truck, since four-wheel drive, meaning it's not four-wheel drive all the time. Which that means right here I have a knob selector right here, which in this case I have it set on two-wheel drive. And there's also an auto, and of course there's 4 high, 4 low. Usually, I think if you have it on auto, it'll still continue to stay on two-wheel drive. I think only if the vehicle will start to detect any kind of slippage, like if you're in an area where the roads are real slippery, it'll automatically will kick into four-wheel drive, which I think that's how it works. Alright, so that's my video on the two diesels. Once again, 2014 Mercedes-Benz GLK 250 and the 2016 Chevrolet Colorado. Alright, I'm going to go in the house because it is hot out here. Oh yeah, I need to bring in that hummingbird feeder that I just cleaned up earlier. I need to get it back out here. I'm just letting it dry up for at the moment. Alright, so hope y'all enjoy the video. So, thanks for watching.